If you want to provide your team with the leadership that they deserve, then this is the video for you. So, hi, I'm Michael Quigley from Kataholos. I'm the creator of Kataholos and the creator of the Kataholos award-winning online platform, and the creator of the Kataholos podcast, Food for the Journey. And I'm here with another video to help inspire you and help you to be equipped as an amazing leader or to grow other leaders to give your team people they deserve. So in this video, I'm going to be helping you with how to create leaders and how to spot leaders, because you might need to create some, you might need to level up yourself. What do you actually do with that? Can you just put people on training courses? Like, do you mentor them? What do you actually do? So I've got two things really. It's all going to be about what good leadership looks like and your example, and what good leadership feels like, because that's a very, very important aspect that sometimes goes kind of under the radar. And then I want to give you kind of a little checklist you can take people through. So let's go into the first thing, which is about why it's so important to spot good leaders and to create good leaders. Well, to be frank, because you might not be able to just buy in the best person. You might not be able to just attract the superstar that just comes ready-made in a box and you put her in there and you go, wind her up, there you go. Thank you very much. Leadership doesn't work like that. It's an ongoing organic growth process. And one of the best ways to create leaders is to look around the people you've got in your team. Could be just team of one to start with, 2, 3, 5, 10, and look for potential. There is so much potential, vast potential in every single human being, including me and you. We've got to look for it. So the first thing is, what does good leadership look like? I want you to start looking around. Look for those people who are demonstrating things. And I want you to look for three things. What are they saying? What are they doing? And how are they interacting? So you could be, what are the words, what are the actions, and what are the interactions? Yeah. Because leadership is that's just a word, that's a title. Now you want to get really practical. Look at the words that they're using when they talk to other people, when they talk about themselves in their communications, online and in person. Look at the actions that they're demonstrating and look at the interactions, how they interact with other people. So good actions could be on their own, but the interactions amongst other people, and you can spot them. You're looking for the people in terms of interactions. Are they lifting people up? Are they making them smile? Are they telling them jokes? Are they inspiring them? Are they sticking to deadlines? Look at their own performance. Are they a top performer? Are they leading by example with their actions? And look at the wording. Look at the way they correspond in emails, the way they speak in meetings. Yeah. So that first thing, you're spotting their example, what they're already doing. And a lot of leaders and people that have leadership potential, when I show them this or tell them this, they go, that's just me being me. I'm not really thinking about it. So you make it really purposeful. Yeah. So if you've got somebody who you want to mentor and you want to bring them up and level them up, you say, do you know, the way you are speaking, the way you're acting, the way you're interacting with people, it's really good. And give examples of that, because most people don't really see that, right? So that's what you're looking to try and spot. Yeah. And if you can't spot it, if there's nobody there doing that, then that's what you want to encourage. That's what you want to create, you know, the right words, the right actions, the right interactions. And the second thing is what good leadership feels like. And this is a fantastic thing to keep in mind. My father taught me this. If you think of the climate is like the weather, right? It can be cold, it can be hot, it can be wet, it can be sunny, right? And every single day in your team, there's a climate, there's the weather. Does it feel cold and scary? And, you know, does it feel hot and anxious and panicky? Does it feel excited and vibrant and sunny? And that comes from the leadership. That comes from the real people and how they interact, how they talk, and how they act, right? So those words, the actions and interactions add up to this vibe. And good leaders, you're looking to spot, they give off the good vibe. Recruitment and retention, you know, getting good people to come to work with you and stay, it's all about good vibes. These days, people will just leave if they don't feel that good vibe. And I don't mean just feeling happy all the time. If they feel safe, if they feel secure, if they feel valued, if they feel affirmed, if they feel hopeful their work is actually going somewhere, if there are moments of joy and excitement, all of these things can be demonstrated for free by leaders, right? So how leadership feels like, I've got some things you might want to write down: purpose, energy. People feel included, they feel affirmed, they're excited, they're hopeful. And if you are looking for these things around your team and not seeing them, then tell the people, you know, you think, right, they've got leadership potential. I'm going to talk to them about this. Say, this is how we want to help people to feel on a daily basis. Why? Selfishly, because productivity goes through the roof, but more importantly, because it's the right thing to do. And actually, once you know you're doing it on purpose for the right reasons, it becomes quite easy, right? it can be quite difficult to actually be hard to people on purpose. It often just comes up in moments of, people get angered or they get upset and pressurized. So anyway, in terms of the feeling, yeah, if you're spotting these people, you're looking for the people that help people feel connected, the people that are bigging other people up, the people that have good relationship skills with people, yeah. Because loners are very important, right? Not everybody needs to be a leader, and that's absolutely fine. But the leaders are the ones that support the loners. Yeah. Look at the people and how they treat the awkward moments. I've had these moments all the time. I'm sure you've had them where you feel a bit awkward, you feel a bit out of place. The best leaders can make even those people feel affirmed and that they belong because they do, right? So, how do you actually help people to level up to create these good leaders? First thing, if you've got somebody you think they got leadership potential, take them to one side, look, and say, look, I've been paying attention to the way you're speaking, the way you act, and the way you interact, and you've got great leadership potential. I'd love to help you explore that, right? It could be job opportunities, it could be promotions, things like that. And the second thing is help them to understand that how they make people feel is really important. And go back to the examples. They say, we want people to feel this way, this way, this way. Link it into the values of your organization and your company, right? And then get them to purposely and consciously with intention practice these things and start to self-reflect and maybe lead back to you and say, do you know what, I've been paying attention to what you said to me last week, and I've been keeping a bit of a journal, and I've noticed that my interactions actually are best on these days, or when I feel like this I give off a good vibe and that led to a good result. Get them to self-reflect, and then they're growing organically. And you could do this informally for a process of months, and then suddenly 6 months go by and you've got 3 people that have just created outstanding opportunities and leadership. And your boss is saying to you, where have they come from? And you say, they've been doing organic, informal growth. Now they're ready for a job promotion. Now they're ready for whatever, right? So, key point, good leaders are grown. Growth. It's an ongoing process. If there's one thing I believe in, it's good leadership is an ongoing thing. It's like growing a plant, right? A plastic plant arrives ready made. Don't have to do anything. Leadership is not the plastic plant. Yeah. Plant the seed, nourish it, cultivate it, give it love, give it attention. That is leadership. Please don't think that good leaders are these perfect people. That's too much pressure. Don't put that on them. And equally for your own leadership, don't put that on yourself. Relax. Allow that to just fall off you and say, this is a process of growth on purpose with focus towards outstanding quality and abundance. Yeah. With just a bit of focus on what it looks like, how we demonstrate it, and how we help people to feel, and a bit of self-reflection, you'll end up with outstanding leaders. You can literally grow your own leaders. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments how you like this video, which part of this process you're already doing, maybe the bit that's challenging. Is there anything you want to add? And I'll see you soon for another video. Take care. See you soon.